Last night I dreamed my heart turned to stone. Dead weight, I was chilled to the bone. My limbs couldn't move and my pulse ceased to beat, until petrifaction was full and complete. They dragged me away to a desolate shore, where statues like me had been placed before. Wind, rain and tide began their work of decay. My features were blurred, then eaten away. Many years later, a beachcomber found granite hard heart amongst dust on the ground. She gathered it up, careful not to omit the tiniest pieces of gravel and grit. She carried them back to her home by the sea, where her solitary soul it shunned company. She fashioned a clay from that dust on the sand, mixing it gently with rain in her hand. I guess I've always known I had a stone inside my heart, calcified and wrapped around with pain. Reshape this mortal crust and melt my heart in dust, bring me to life again. Around the stone heart she sculpted a man, without a design or a purposeful plan. Placed him within the kiln of her stove, where he was fired by magic, made tender by love. The granite heart softened with warmth at its core, pulsed back to life, beating once more. I awoke to find you lying there by my side, my savior, my soulmate, forever my guide. I guess I've always known I had a stone inside my heart, calcified and wrapped around with pain. Reshape this mortal dust and melt my heart and crust, bring me to life again. Bring me to life again. Thank you. This next song is called Wolf in the Fold. Besieged for 30 days within this citadel, while those outside were betrayed and slain by men once trusted well. But now the people starve, one of us must go. My straw's drawn short, so I'll sally forth, defy the cutthroat foe. Let every man who handles a gun from the walls until morning comes. A wolf in the fold, disguised as a lamb in sheep's clothing. Let every daughter and every son wield a knife, trust in no one, never submit to the wolf in sheep's clothing. I'll slip away at dusk, vein a friendly hand. With coat turned round, I'll run through the pack and desecrate our land. If I can reach the post, light the beacon's fire, we'd summon the clans who, true to a man, despise the two-faced liar. Let every man who handles a gun watch from the walls until morning comes. A wolf's in the fold, disguised as a lamb in sheep's clothing. Let every daughter and every son wield a knife, trust in no one, never submit to the wolf in sheep's clothing. Despite empty casks, grain supplies, faces pale, sunken eyes, never submit to the wolf in sheep's clothing. Tonight we'll celebrate, share the lictor's spoils. The hungry will eat and the thirsty shall drink. Our lamps won't lack for oil. Then comes the reckoning against our former friends. We'll broker no peace with the spawn of the beast. The dead must be avenged. Let every man who handles a gun watch from the walls till morning comes. A wolf's in the fold, disguised as a lamb in sheep's clothing. Let every daughter and every son wield a knife, trust in no one, never submit to the wolf in sheep's clothing. This song is called Sweet the Taste. She took a seed, a frozen tear, from it grew a tree. She tended it with diligence and all sincerity. From its buds and springtime shoots, with tender tongues of green, catching whispers on the wind from hearts and minds unseen. Made her home within its crown, dwelt there with the birds, until that tree produced its fruit in syllables and words, which had a meaning of its own, but would not speak its sense until it rhymed in place and time within a sweet cadence. Faith and hope, love and my words to you, and sweet the taste upon my lips. Now I believe that they're true. By summer's end, she'd learned the sound, placement of each phrase, till autumn's tints and setting suns set hearts and leaves ablaze. Then she danced from bough to bough, and gently she did call the trembling fruit to sing its name, and words began to fall. Faith and hope and love and trust, give my words to you, and sweet the taste upon my lips. Now I believe that they're true. Heard that song, found the fruit by following its sound. Those words became our own to share, collected from the ground. Within each fruit lay not a stone, each one bore 2 pips. Frozen tears dissolved to kisses planted on our lips. Faith and hope, love and trust, I give my words to you, and sweet the taste upon my lips. Now I believe that they're true. Faith and hope, love and trust, faith, hope and love. Faith and hope, love and trust, faith, hope and love. Cheers.
Good morning. This is stepping into the pathway of the original. You know about it, can
I've seen
you?
it, yeah.
Have you recommend it?
It's very dark.
Very dark, very gothic,
Yeah.
but the film that's taken is wonderful.
The first 3 songs that I played were all my own compositions. I'm now going to do a cover song, and this one was written by the Men They Couldn't Hang way back when in the last millennium, so almost far enough back to count as traditional. Anyway, it's called The Colours. I am a member of the Council for the Naval Mutiny, and no traitor to my conscience, having done my sworn duty. These are my last words upon the scaffold, so I charge you all to hear how this wretched British sailor became a citizen mutineer. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. Pressed into service to carry powder, I was loyal to the crack of the whip, and if I starved on the streets of Bristol, I starved worse on a British ship. I was woken from my misery by the words of Thomas Paine. On my barren soil they fell like sweetest drops of rain. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. In the spring of the year we took the fleet, every cask and cannon and compass sheet, and we flew a Jacobean flag to give us heart, while Pitt stood helpless, we were waiting for Bonaparte. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. And all you soldiers, and all you sailors, all you labourers of the land, all you beggars, all you builders, all you come here to watch me hang. To the masters, we are the rabble, we are the swinish multitude, but we can rearrange the colours of the red and the white and the blue. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. Red is the colour of the new republic, blue is the colour of the sea, white is the colour of my innocence, not surrender to your mercy. Thank you. Cheers. The next song is another of my own called Magic Again. I'll weave you a carpet on which we can ride the last breath of a wish from a song that has died, to a new land where magic still opens the door. Soft-spoken sesame, our hope restores. We've tented encampments in fantastic lands, by tranquil oasis upon desert sands. Our nights they will number 1,001, and I'll weave you magic again. I'll spin you a tale from gossamer air, catch sunbeams to daydream of life without care. I'll open a favourite book to the page, two songbirds escape through the bars of their cage, and like them we'll sing out with joy now been regained. And wingtip to wingtip we'll fly to the place where I'll spin magic again. I'll build you a vessel to bear you across the ocean of tears you shared at the loss of all you held dear and all you believed. From the pain we will sail till we are free to love once again. Trust that our souls won't suffer a shipwreck upon hidden shoals, and a fair wind will blow us to far distant shores. I'll weave you magic again, 'neath tented encampments in fantastic lands, by tranquil oasis upon desert sands. Our nights there will number 1,001, and I'll weave you magic again. I'll spin you magic again. We'll build the magic again. This next song is called The Dying of the Light. With a tongue of liquid fire you sang the sun in flight, through a visionary lens saw with blinding sight enlisted kindred souls, shedding bitter tears, forgave our frail deeds, sharing in our fears. White as the light that shines twice as bright, lasts half as long before it's dead and gone, leaving silhouettes in the afterglow, in the shapes of people we used to know. Though they're long gone, I'll rage on against the dying of their light. Like a fall of shooting stars, turning heads along the way, arcs across the sky, incendiary display. We blaze like meteors, onwards from our birth, lightning bolts of hubris fall into the earth. Should we dwell in the dark of a lifetime's nights, or ride upon the rays of a single day's flight? If we burn and rave at close of day, well, it's better to end us and fade away. Though they're long gone, I'll rage on against the dying of their light. grains of sand that number every hour, or reckon bright as day by the sum of candle power. Our metal won't be tested till we cast into the fire the measure of our strength, stars that we acquire. White is the light that shines twice as bright, lasts half as long before it's dead and gone, leaving silhouettes in the afterglow in the shapes of people we used to know, though they're long gone. I'll rage on against the dying of their light. Should we dwell in the dark of a lifetime's nights, or ride upon the rays of a single day's flight? If we burn and rave at the close of day, well, it's better to end thus and fade away. Hey, hey, hey. Fade away. Hey, 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 hey. Do not be gentle into that good night. You gotta rage on against the dying of the light. Do not be gentle into that good night. You gotta rage on against the dying of the light. Do not be gentle into that good night. Come on and rage with me against the dying of the light. Do not be gentle into that good night. Come on and rage against the dying of the light. The dying of the light. Cheers, thank you. Okay, thanks a lot. That was The Dying of the Light, which borrowed some words from Dylan Thomas, a very famous poet. Right, I'm going to do one more. This is a pair of sea shanties, which I've put together and bridged with a little bit of a melody of my own devising. And the first song is called Donkey Riding. The second one is The Drunken Sailor, so together I call them Drunken Donkey Riding. Was you ever in Quebec, launching timber on the deck, fearing that you'd break your neck, riding on a donkey? Way, hey, away we go, donkey riding, way, hey, away we go, riding on a donkey. Was you ever off Cape Horn, where the wind blows up a storm? Wish to God you'd never been born, riding on a donkey. Way, hey, away we go, donkey riding, way, hey, away we go, riding on a donkey. Was you ever in Fortune Bay, where the girls will shout hooray to see you land with 6 weeks' pay, riding on a donkey? Way, hey, away we go, donkey riding, way, hey, away we go, riding on a donkey. Did you ever come to to drown all your sorrows in this town. Left here with your trousers down, riding on a donkey. Way, hey, away we go, donkey riding, way, hey, away we go, riding on a donkey. What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor? What should we do with the drunken sailor? Early in the morning, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober, put him in the longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor, shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Tuck him in bed with a captain's daughter, tuck him in bed with a captain's daughter, tuck him in bed with a captain's daughter early in the morning. Way hey up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey up she rises early in the morning. Way hey away we go, donkey riding, way hey away we go, riding on a donkey. Riding on a donkey, riding on a donkey.